Hi, welcome to Ask Klein Math, our on-demand video for A.10E. Today we're going to talk about factoring trinomials in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, including perfect square trinomials, but that will be at a different part. 3x squared minus 45x plus 150 is the problem we are going to focus on today, and then we're going to look at Desmos as a tool to help us. Here's the problem that we've been given and the answer choices that we have to select from. At this point right now, I am completely unsure of which of these factors is an expression that would be part of these answer choices for 3x squared minus 45x plus 150. Let's take a deeper look, okay? Here's our problem, and I notice when I look at this that the 3 and 45 and 150 are all divisible by 3. That means that I can take a greatest common factor of 3. 3 times x squared would give me 3x squared. 3 times what gives me 45, 15, and 3 times what gives me 150. 50. So I'm going to fill in the 15 and the 50. Now I've got a smaller reduced version of my job for today, which is to factor this into two separate parentheses. Now as I think about this, I need to think of two things that multiply to give me 50 and add to give me negative 15. You may have been shown this little chart that gives you the multiply to 50 at the top, and then at the bottom I'm trying to add to negative 15. So I've been organized in my factors: 1 times 50, 2 times 25, and 5 times 10. Now the 5 times 10 does give me a possibility of adding to negative 15, but I would have to change the signs. I would like to take a peek into Desmos to see how it can help me figure out the numbers that multiply to give me 50. As you can see, I have opened up Desmos. Since 50 is the number that I am trying to multiply to get the factors of, I'm going to take 50 and divide by x, which that is going to give me a graph, but I'm really not interested in the graph right now. I am asking Desmos to please take 50 and divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give me all of the factors of 50. Now it's going to show me more than I want to show. I'm going to see even the factors that are decimal factors, but I'm not interested in those. I'm only interested in the integer factors. All right, so I put in my 50 divided by x. If I was looking for 125, then I put 125 divided by x. I need to make a table. So I'm going to come over here to the wheel and I'm going to turn it into a table. Pretty easy, huh? So now I'm looking for the numbers that multiply to give me 50 and add to give me 15. Well, these two is going to give me 27, 51. None of these work. So I'm going to ask the computer to please give me additional numbers. Now remember, I'm not interested in the decimal answers. So I'm going to keep on going. Wait, there's my 5 and 10, but that doesn't give me a negative 15. So I'm going to enter negative 5 and see what it gives me. Oh, that gives me negative 10. Well, negative 5 times negative 10 does give me 50, and negative 5 and negative 10 give me negative 15. So let's go back over and fill in our negative 5 and negative 10 into our factors. So we just found that when we went to Desmos, we were able to put in 50 divided by x and find the numbers negative 5 and negative 10. As you can see, these do match the numbers in the table, but over here I should have negative 5 and negative 10 to give me 15. So back to our original problem, we have 3 as a greatest common factor. Then we have our x minus and our x minus because I know these two numbers have to multiply to give me 50 and add to give me a negative 15. We found out that the numbers were negative 5 and negative 10. So here is the answer to the fully factored problem, but now I have to answer which expression is a factor. As you can see, our negative 10 and x minus 10 and x minus 10 are the only two that match up. Thank you for joining us for Ask Klein Math. See you again soon.